Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another CSGO comp video. This time we are bringing you USC starting off on T side. Here we go, here on Dust 2. The opening pistol round, of course, crucial to any good start. Trippy may be getting blinded, but they do decide to push site. Bullets ring out. Shadow getting taken down due to lack of armor, and this is turning out to be a very horrific first round. Prism runs pretty much to his death, picks up one, picks up two, but gets taken down. Of course, that was not the way to start pistol round. USC a little bit caught off guard there, maybe by the heavy hold. Both sides, of course, facing off here. We are going to mute mics for the sake of commentary, but of course they will be looking for a strong start. Trippy and Prism delivering just exactly that. DK, a friend of the group, is also playing with them today. Prism taking down one. It is a 4-on-2 situation, although Shadow and Prism are both quite lit. Spraying down the site. Maybe he gets a little bit of Trippy. He certainly gets the information. Cheeky getting in one. Shadow getting the follow-up. Prism going for the spray, and he does get it. 1-1 by round 2. It's a difficult thing to gauge whenever you are trying to play a strong performance. Especially when you are on T's side. However, it does seem like a mixed buy for CT's side will try to spice things up, whereas a solid SMG rifle buy will try to keep USC alive here in this third round. Trippy with a precautionary flash as he does push up. DK also there. Prism checking mid, although he does not see anyone. H4, of course, is present. The hold long does not seem to be working, it is a cat push. Trippy flanking behind him does get in the kill. Now it's a 3-on-5 situation here on Dust 2. Bomb will be planted by DK, although Prism does go down. Hated trying to get in maybe a lucky shot. Now it's a 3-on-3. It's important that DK gets this pick, which he does. DK gets the second one, and now it's all up to Nick with the 5-7. Excuse me, the P250. Can he get in the kill? He does get two. This is very risky whenever you're playing this sort of aggressive lineup. Nick pushing up sight. Maybe Hated reading that quite well as he does take him down. Close, but no cigar for CT side. It is a difficult thing to gauge, of course, when you have two ops this round. Trippy trying to go for the early pick. Prism gets a little bit in his way. Not too happy about that. DK trying to make up his mind with his buys, while Hated and the rest of the squad decide to push up. Premo watching top of mid, although he does not spot anyone because T side is actually pushing long. However, DK could be caught out here by Nick, although he does get in the kill. Robin Hood trying to maybe jump off, get in the kill. A blind spray does nothing for him. And now they are alert to his position. Prism checking elevator as well as CT. Could get picked out, which he does. Hated watching the flank. Shadow deciding to pick up the off. Almost kills his teammate DK there. A quick flick. 4-on-3 situation. However, H4 has no armor. And his teammate is heavily lit. Trippy and Hated on site. Shadow in car. DK trying to get that early pick. DK, although getting taken down himself. It's a 2-on-2 situation. 2 CTs full at health. And thankfully, Trippy gets in the flank kill as Hated takes down the man at Cat. Almost gets the up, but doesn't quite get there. You know, what we do see from USC more and more often nowadays is that they will not try to stay conservative in this, that is actually the wrong side. They will not stay conservative in T-spawn, but instead they're going to try to push out through long, get this opening pick, and they're going to try to smoke right here, so that way it blinds the vision of a person like this, Premo, with the op who could get in a pick at doors. However, it does seem like a rush could be possible here by Robin Hood. Nick, Primo, and the others all ready. It does seem like they will play this more conservatively, although Shadow is lurking in tons. Can get this opening pick. Lights him quite well, and he does get the kill. Nick spraying blindly, maybe trying to prevent Prism from pushing up, although Prism does spot the man. Prism with the spray. Prism takes down one, although he does not see the other one. But Trippy sure does. 4-on-2. Trippy trying to go for a flick shot. Prism on site. Dangerous situations here. Trippy taking down Premo, and now it is a 4-on-1 situation. It would take a lot of talent, a lot of skill, and a lot of thinking for H4 to get this, although Shadow maybe reads his mind just early. Which he does. That was actually a very strange spray pattern that was just performed. However, Hated and Shadow, the duo, to take sight. Here we maybe can see a pick down long for USC. We're going to see this from USC's perspective. Shot rings out, no hits. Nick trying to maybe hold CT cross late. Jumps over. Another shot misses. H4 lurking. Prism could get caught out here. Does he? Spots the man, and he does get caught out. Unfortunately, he did not get a single shot on the man. And now H4 is armed and dangerous. A man at car prompts Trippy to throw in the nade. Goes slightly wide. Now Shadow getting taken down by the man at car. Flick shot does not seem to work. The second one doesn't work either. DK getting in a follow-up kill. Hated maybe sensing something's not quite right at the back. Nick getting flashed out, maybe just a little bit. Sprays blindly. Gonna take down DK. He sure does. Trippy though with the follow-up kill. Trippy takes him down. However, now is a Hated on a 1-on-2 situation. Maybe he does not spot the man coming long. He needs to get on site as soon as possible, otherwise he will get taken down. H4 spotting the man. Blind shots ring out. Unfortunately, H4 does take down Hated before he can react. CT side now picking up some armament. And keep in mind, H4 having that AK-47 from Prism. Hated, DK, Prism, Shadow, Trippy. They will have to work together in order to win this tough match, as it does seem like it is turning out so far. Prism maybe trying to rush. Shadow getting taken down. Prism can get the man here. He does not. Shots ring out. Now it is a 5-on-2 situation. Luckily, they are not separated. This would take a lot of patience to take back. DK and Hated running in, perhaps trying to get down through sight, getting spotted out by Premo. Maybe DK could get in the early peak, although Hated does get taken down. Does not spot the man in time, and they are taken down. That was a perfect, flawless round for CT's side. USC not having it all their own way. The opposition is giving them quite the challenge here. Although, of course, we know that this is Counter-Strike. Anything can happen. Anything can change. Achievement getting hit. Maybe trying to spot a man. She is not. Premo watching long. USC favoring tons. 3 men in tons. 1 coming up as well. Hated with his AK. Preferable weapon for T side, of course. Flash could prompt them to rush in, which they do. Shadow getting slowed down by that nade. And he gets a kill. Maybe a stack was in order here. As DK, Trippy, and Shadow are the casualties. Hated could have joined them, although Hated does get in the pick, as he usually does. Nick taking down Prism. Can Hated salvage something? No. Chiefin comes in, and he does take him down. 4-4, all things tied and squared. However, CT side having all the money, T side having to play conservatively. DK favoring just the Tech 9, no armor here. Hated watching down mid, going to try to maybe get a quick pick. However, close that was. They did not see each other. Nick and Premo both favoring the rifles here. Chiefin may be hearing something cat. Smokes and nades. It could spell danger for T side as Premo spotting the man in tons. Shadow the lurker. Almost gets taken down. Jumps past. Almost gets taken out again. Cheats death. Robin Hood just holding his position. Nick there as well. Premo with his fellow teammate. Trippy manages to get in some good shots. An almost wallbang takes him to a small amount of health. He misses 4 shots consecutively. Prism getting mowed down. However, hated with the follow-up. And Trippy with the kill makes things heavily T-sided. Although Prism is flashed out. Hated, of course, still has his scout here on T side. Trippy going to try to flank, check in. Hated hearing something door. Trippy gets taken down. It's a suspenseful situation. A lot of him almost getting taken down by Prism, but of course hated with the spray with the Glock. Five to 4, a close game. We're already on round 10, folks. This has gone by very, very fast. Although I'm sure the two teams would say, just get it over with. Let us win. Prism going for the flash. Maybe as a distraction, most likely, as he does decide to go mid. Hated and Shadow and Prism all in mid. DK spotting down mid with the Prism. Sensing something is just not quite right. He is flashed. Hated with him as well. Nearly every single man is here on T side, although Prism does get taken down early. This will require some coordination by Trippy, who could get an early peek. Almost gets taken down. Shadow, of course, does. And Trippy, another casualty, will be a 2 on, now a 1 on 5 situation, and they already have spotted DK. There's not much room to maneuver here. Robert spotting DK. DK takes down 1, but he is flying. Not much he could do there. He at least gets in 1 kill. But a very tough situation to counter. Trippy and his teammates will have to come up with a smart strat here to maybe get in the lead. Round 11, DK picking up a sawed-off. Aiden and his teammates flashing in, smokes ring out, Shadow spraying down sight, dramatic. Can he get in maybe 1 kill? He does light the man up on sight very heavily, although he does take down Aiden. Requires some quick moving by Shadow. Can he get the man killed? He does. Chiefin slow on the rotation, could give Shadow a chance to maybe do something in Prism. Shadow taking down 1. Runs out of bullets at just the wrong time. Chiefin spotting Prism out. And of course, it was a 1-on-3 situation. Not too much that Prism could have done there. 6 to 5 here on DE Dust.
Be afraid. Let's go. I'm throwing smoke. Affirmative.
USC maybe trying to push down long, as it does seem
Laying down smoke.
they will flash it and smoke it. However, they decide otherwise. They decide to go down mid. That is an interesting tactic considering they only have pistols, and of course, Premo, with his favored weapon, the op could easily spot them out. H4 also there. Shadow throwing a nade extremely close. It's a matter of margin. Shadow taken down by H4. Spraying blindly with the Glock. Can he maybe get in a mid? He does. Picks up the P90. DK taking a spot, although a little bit of confusion. Costs hated his life. It's a triple kill down mid, and now Prism getting caught out as well. This is not the best round that USC have ever played, but of course it was a save round, and now they can buy. DK with the op. Let's see what Trippy does. Trippy holding out, maybe communicating with his teammates, trying to see what they can do. Shadow buying his UMP. Trippy with an AK. Prism with a Tech 9. Hated has 7k. How will he spend it? He decides to go for the cheaper option of the Scout. And we are back. USC 2 rounds down. However, things can change very quickly, especially here on Dust 2. Dragon trying to get that, maybe that opening pick. Hated also there as well with him. Bullet flies upwards, cross fronting H4 to move to the side. DK still watching that angle. Prism aiming up the perfect smoke. Flashes, but no casualties just yet. However, that could change very quickly. That Shadow almost gets no scoped here. This is the shot. Trippy, the follow-up. It will get flanked down mid. However, getting overwhelmed on site. This is a good take. I would say now it is a 2-on-5 situation with USC having the most guns. Dragon would have gotten picked off there. However, missing a few shots. But gets the final kill. Shadow, of course, finishing off CT side. Round 14 out of a potential 30. 7-6. Of course, one could argue that T's side has the advantage on Dust 2, while others say that CT have the more preferable advantage of just staying and holding in one site. However, we know that's not always the same case. Trippy showing off his bunny hops here. Trying to get in maybe one pick, decides to run away. His teammate, ironically, trying to smoke him out, smokes out his teammate. H4 and his teammate decide to try to flank down mid, although perhaps Hated could turn around, maybe see this coming. Bad nade, misses target. Prism down. Blind sprays. Requires something very coordinated here. Hated running onto site. DK taking down Chief. Remo almost taking down Hated. Maybe a spray through the box could take one out. Shadow also good on site, which he is taken down by DK and Hated. Now just Hated. He'll retreat to the back of the site. Shots ring out. He'll hop and play this out. Hated with the one kill. Now it's a one-on-one situation. Can he get the man here? Off with patience, although he is taken down by H4. It was a good try. He lit the man quite heavily, but the defuse will go in.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Hated trying his best, taking down 2 enemies, but it wasn't quite enough. Now both sides will have to buy out, show exactly what they can do with their money. Chief and having more than enough for whatever he would like. DK and Trippy with the ops. Hated with the SG, Prism with the AK, and Shadow with the glow. We know that Shadow can get in those kills from time to time, especially towards the beginning of the round. He can catch people off guard. Maybe trying to do so here with Trippy. Trippy aiming down, trying to go for the early pick. He is taken down 2 kills actually by Chief, and Hated saying, no can do, let's move. Prism getting taken down. It is a 2-on-5 situation here on Dust 2. DK taking down one, bringing it to a 2v4. Could spot the second man. He is taken down. Hated will have to try to clutch this back. Let's ring out. He did not spot the man in time, and he is taken down by H4. Good half, good half. I'm sure, as most of the team would say. Of course, we would love to see on CT side perhaps USC trying something more like this. They could try to hold long, have maybe one on site and two long, and with that one in mid and one on B, so that way they can get in the rotation successfully if needed through here. Hated and DK playing B site. Shadow trying to get that early pick. Sprays ring out here. Shadow is taking down. Prism, however, is still there. He could recover those two picks with an even, which he does quite brilliantly. Trippy picking up one. Prism with another. And now it is a 1-on-4 situation. A very, very strong pistol run, as I'm sure USC will. DK with the spray. He's way at just one moment, although Hated is there with him. Robin Hood picking up yet another. He is lit for 91. Hated playing conservatively, maybe just trying to wait him out. That way he'll peek. Trippy on car, thanks to a boost by DK. And he is taken down. A very solid and very well-coordinated pistol round allowed them to capture that round very successfully. Both sides trying to do their duties here. As we can tell, it will most likely be a full-on B push with tech. Hated and Trippy taking down one or two there. Hated, however, gets taken down at car. Prism will try to go for the early peak and get the man. Hated is dead, so he cannot support. Bullets ring out. Now it is a 1-on-2 situation. Shadow coming in through mid as Trippy's already rushing through doors. Gets taken down by Lucky Headshot. Shadow as well. Very, very close. In fact, one could even argue that it was just pure luck that saved T side there. DK picking up his favorite weapon, the op. However, everyone else has pistols. It will require DK to maybe get in a pick or two before any real damage can be done by the pistols. That theory is proven here as Shadow is taken out first off. Prism as well. DK, however, fulfilling his promise of the glass cannoning. And he's taken down by the man at long. However, the man at cat is there. Hated hearing instructions to maybe watch cat. DK is still alive, but Trippy getting in another kill. It is a 3-on-3 situation. Hated snuck by, perhaps undetected here. It does seem like a rotation will be in mind for T side. Trippy, of course, will not let them rotate quite that easily if they do decide to go down mid. However, it does seem like T side will go all the way around from terrorist spawn into B tons. DK and Hated, of course, sensing this. As Trippy is holding sight with P90, he is completely flashed. We'll have to try to blend it. 1, 2, almost 3 kills. And now Hated trying to run down the clock, maybe, but it will require him to get in an important kill here. Here's the man to his left. Sways down. However, Chiefin again. It was lit 93. Still gets in the plant. This is marginal appeal. This is coming down to 1v1 situations. This is coming down to situations where it requires individual talent, not just teamwork. Can either side get a pick down mid? Trippy not going to try to contest that considering the amount of money that T side do have.
I'm throwing smoke.
DK holding long, although Prism is in a more advanced position. Takes down one, takes down two. Prism just completely obliterating them here. Trippy spraying blindly, takes him down, although he is taken down himself. And Prism with the small kill, he is lit. However, Prism, of course, not minding that whatsoever, gets in some very solid picks at the beginning of the round to make things 11-8 for USC.
Let's go, people. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Prism and his team trying to hold sight. Trippy takes down one. Hated as well. Hated just taking down all of them here as it's already a 5v1 situation with the last man in ton. He spots one. Of course, he will not go out without a fight, although Prism will say bye-bye. Very strong round thanks to Trippy's opting skill, and of course USC Hated's powerful hand and steady hand with his preferred MP7 on B site.
Affirmative.
Remy trying to maybe hold mid, although Trippy could see him coming.
Target spotted.
Trippy takes down the man at mid. DK holding sight still. It seems to be a slow push. H4 bought but did not buy armor. Nick with him in lower tons. Not too much to report on other than that early pick by Trippy here so far. DK pushing up mid. Excuse me, long. Did not buy armor. Will that cost him his life here? It seems like a team clash between them, although DK is taken down. That's something that perhaps USC would have to consider if they will play with someone like DK again, because he does not buy armor, and that can cost him multiple lives here. Trippy getting taken down unfortunately by the flank. Now it is a 3-on-4 situation. Hated Purge smashing the guy ahead and is taken down. It will require good offense with Shadow with one kill. Can he get this thing? Brace one. And now it's a 1-on-2 situation. However, if he hides, maybe they don't even have enough time to plant this. Chief and having to source. Wait, they do not have time to plant. And it's over thanks to some absolutely hilarious moves by each side. Although they do get some retribution as Prism is taken down. That was not a good round by T side at all, although USC will not mind that whatsoever.
Let's go. Smoke.
Hated. And DK maybe getting in the opening pick, which he does. H4 at long. DK trying to go for another pick. It seems like all the action will be occurring here at long. DK trying to get a quick shot. This is 3 in a row and is taken down. Hated also watching mid along with his teammate. Prism race him down, although does not get the kill. 2-on-4 situation, and they do have site control. Nick clearing out Cat successfully, although now it seems like just right behind him they will try to retake site here. Trippy taking down one with a no-scope. 2-on-3 situation. It's crucial that Trippy gets in this pick, although if he does get taken down, Hated will have to try to either save or go for it, which he does seem like he will try to save, but maybe changing his mind. Maybe spots the man at Goose. It's very marginal. Spots more movement here, although I'm sure his teammates would say, just back off, don't challenge it. Maybe here's some movement. Hated has evaded as much as he can.
It is going to explode.
Running down, and he is taken down by Hated. However, T side will take this round to heart. Hated having to buy his teammate. What will he buy himself? He will favor the Nova. This Nova, actually, funny story about Hated here. This Nova has actually been with him since his early Silver days, so it does hold a place in his heart as well as in his weapons locker. Chiefin and his teammates trying to push up Cat. An early peek by Robin cost DK his life. Prism is lit on sight. Shadow trying to get there in time. Prism taking down one, although he is heavily hit by this time. Prism taking down yet another one. This is 3 kills from Hated getting taken down at mid. Trippy getting in the kill through the door. Prism with the spraying, and he does take him down, and it's a 1-on-3 situation here for Nick to try to recover whatever he can. Which, might I say, was not too much considering it was a mixed buy situation. He's going to have to consider his options, Nick. Will he try to push site, maybe try to grab bomb, take out Trippy, wait for the rotation, maybe save if he does have full-on armor? Nick playing it slow. Perhaps hearing some movement. Someone on site. Spots the man. Trying to rush site. Takes down Prism. Almost takes down Trippy, although Trippy says, I'm not going to have any of that. Shadow was there to back him up as well, so it would be an unlikely situation if they did try to push. USC on CT side here.
Roger. We're wasting time. Let's go. Throwing smoke. Smoke. Roger that. Let's go. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang. I'm throwing smoke.
Shadow holding long. Go at B. DK is taken down. Premo with the up. Trippy almost spots the man, although he is concealed in smoke. Flashes fire out here. Trippy somehow managing to see Premo through the smoke. Can he spot the man here? He does. Trippy with 2 kills. Very important for retaking the site. Prism hearing movement. It gets in a lucky headshot, I must say. Now Chief getting taken down by Trippy. That was a very, very, very solid round by Trippy, who picks up 3 kills. Of course, preventing the plant is also very important. '25th round here for USC. It will require teamwork, versatility, rotations, and communications for them to win this, as it does seem like T side will favor the mid push, although one is holding long. Prism Cat sprays, does not take him down, throws the nade. Lighting Premo actually for 93 here. Close margins, Hated rotating. However, Premo is still on Cat.
Grenade out.
He had no armor. That was most likely why he was lit so hard.
Throwing flashbang. Roger that.
Premo trying to go in for maybe a tight angle. Sprays towards Trippy, does not take anyone out. Trippy still there trying to get the match. She does. Now it is a 2-on-5 situation. He did take down one earlier. Shadow with another. Hated rotating, trying to maybe flank the man in tons. DK is taken down. Now Nick trying to retreat. Can he take down maybe 2 or 3 of them here? If they push. Trippy getting taken down by Nick. Now a 3-on-2 situation. Shadow is of course lit 95. So close. Hated getting taken down, but it does not matter as Prism is there for the rebound kill.
Thanks. Affirmative. Back. Looking low. Laying down smoke.
5v5 competitive match here. USC on CT side. The game coming to a close, although it's not over yet. Shadow smoking along, maybe not even hearing anything. Any movement. Perhaps he hears the rotation though, as it does seem like 4 men are in mid.
I'm throwing smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing
Trippy,
flashbang.
however, has the angle covered. Maybe spots the man. Okay, and Hated taking down nearly every single one at mid. That will require some very strong and swift moves, which H4 does have, although Shadow does take him down. Very close to being a T-sided round, but they got shut down at mid, and that's all that matters. They did lose the round, USC winning it themselves.
Let's go. Let's go. Smoke. Throwing smoke. Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Incendiary out. Yes. Roger.
Prism holding the angle. Shadow is in a advanced position at long. It would seem like a mixed buy by T side. Trippy spotting the man at mid, although it's possible that Chief actually saw him himself. No kills just yet, although it is possible that Shadow could pick off a man or two. Trippy as well. Tries to go through the wall, actually does like him. Takes down the man. That is brilliant opping skill. 14 to 12 could take down another. Trippy does. That is unreal by Trippy. Shadow taking down one. Prism still holding Cat. Hated rotated.
Roger. Yes.
Trippy does eventually get taken down by Nick, who was there, although Nick take some fire. Dragon just holding along, making sure that no one tries to double back. Although I'm sure Prism will have that covered as well. H4 already in mid, taking down Prism. Hated hearing movement. Spray him down, he does. It will require Nick to try to pull this back with only a Bison and minimal. Let's take down Hayden. However, DK and Shadow noting he does not have time to do anything meaningful.
Counter-terrorists win.
Counter-terrorists, in other words, USC do win that round, and now it is match point. USC have already secured the tie, but we know that they definitely prefer the win.
Agreed. Let's go.
Nick smoking down mid. It is interesting to note that USC were like 5 to 6 rounds down there earlier in the game, but now they have come back, pulled it back. They're going to try to go for a big win. Shadow getting whipped at car. Prism as well. Although Shadow does take down one before he is taken down. DK on site. Trippy flashing nearly all of the side here at long. Aiden getting in a frag kill. Trippy is also taken down. Now it's a 1-on-3 situation. It's taken down. Unfortunately for CT's side, that was not their intention. They do lose this round. Very, very, very close.
That is the plan. Roger that. They will defeat the mercenaries. Throwing smoke. Flashback. Flashback.
Should be flashing long. Nick
Throwing a flashback.
just maybe holding off on site, maybe trying to
Flashback.
buy something at spawn.
Throwing flashback.
Robin Hood running. Squad Shadow, though Shadow's about to be first. 8-4 takes him down. Premo also there with him. Prism doesn't spawn the next cat somehow. That is very strange. Hated
Throwing a flashback.
trying to support his teammate. Shadow taking down yet another. Hated. Fine. DK in support as well. Now it is a 1-on-3 situation, but it does seem that Nick has given up all hope, really.
Laying down
He is
smoke.
still here, as you can probably tell, but being there and making plays are two very different things here. He's probably just going to try to rush long, maybe get a pick or two, save whatever honor he can. There are a few guns down long, but they are in advantage position. DK taking some damage. Almost gets taken down here by just a Glock. 2 of USC's members are lit. Now Shadow is as well, though Shadow does take him down, and that is the end of the game. Thank you so much for watching.
This was our
I hope you
victory.
enjoyed.